Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Rockets. And Houston is looking to play Texas big. Bucks looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at the BMO Harris Bradley Center in Milwaukee. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And the Houston Rockets starting five. Modiunas and Howard the post pair. Beverly and Harden near the backcourt. And it's Ariza in the three slot.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Milwaukee with the rebound.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once, and it had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his team.
And with Kidd, the results on the floor, Greg, speak for themselves. He knows what he wants out of his players, Clark, and he keeps them accountable.
And, you know, having that accountability is what made the Bucks so much better last season. Kidd is still a very young head coach, but I tell you what, he's shown me a bright future in that capacity for him.
The Rockets were terrific on the road last season, Clark. Tied for second with the Clippers for the most road wins in the league.
26-15, although if you want to get picky about it, they had one of those wins in Mexico City, so maybe 25.5 road wins for them.
From deep, Harden. The Rockets again can't hit. Parker dishes to Carter Williams. Here's Monroe. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Ball going up court. Harden gets the bucket.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And I do remember that Mexico City game last year for the Rockets. A huge turnout for them. It felt like they were the crowd favorites. Still, you can't take anything away from their road performances last season. And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
Now here's Middleton. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
And, you know, you think about the Rockets, as you mentioned. I mean, one reason they were so good on the road is their offense didn't miss a beat when they left Houston. When you can get to the line as much as they did, you remain consistent on the road.
The feed to Middleton. Parker left side. Howard with the steal. Ariza outside. Modiunas kicks to Ariza. Houston moving it around. Beverly. Soft touch off the glass. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Houston.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
The Bucks making a switch here. Mayo's checked in. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Kicks to Harden. There's the three. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Harden's got 5 now.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
At the line for two.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Down low. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. The Milwaukee Bucks ended last season 41 up and 41 down. A perfect 500 mark, and they were the epitome, Clark, of average at the end of the season. And as you can see, even during it.
Well, they're a young team, but at one point, 17-17. Also had an 11-11 record against the East and 6-6 against the West.
Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. Five to shoot. Here's Parker. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Parker's got 6 points.
And the Bucks were average last season. I mean, they were 17-17. Also 7-7 at home, 10-10 on the road, 5-5 in the games leading up to that. So in every measurable way, they were 500.
Monroe, the pass to Mayo. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Tries a three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Rockets leading by 4. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one is on Ariza.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Plumlee, he's checked in for Monroe. Henson comes in for Jabari Parker. Vasquez, he's checked in for O.J. Mayo. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. Here's Monty Eunice. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last have come from the paint.
From deep, Harden. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he makes all 3.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. It could go. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Bucks trail by 4.
Boy, last year the Rockets dealt with a lot of injuries. I mean, the front court and post players were hit the hardest. I think almost every Rocket big would end up missing some time.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Rockets. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Monty Eunice and Howard the post pair. And it's Beverly in at the 1. And last season, GA, as you were talking about, the injuries for the Rockets did pile up. Dwight Howard was out. Terrence Jones was out. They missed those guys for multiple games.
Yeah, and that hurt them inside. But also, remember, Beverly goes down right before the playoffs. So, in all, the Rockets had 180 missed games on their roster due to injury. Amazing they stayed so resilient and were able to capture that 2 seed. And And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Harden dishes to Howard. 6 to shoot. It's Harden with the drive. Over Middleton. Here's Ariza. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, I think everyone knew the Bucks would be much improved last season, but to see the jump into the middle of the playoff picture, I think that took everybody by surprise.
That's his first personal foul.
For the Bucks, their improvement, usually you see incremental progress. Even after losing key players, Clark, they shot up the standings.
And part of that, Kevin, was just growing as a team, coming together, and also improving the roster. Another part was that they were better than their record showed 2 years ago. Player development is part of the improvement.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Monroe comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Mayo in for Vaughn.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Parker got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
You know, there's no better. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Parker. Harden kicks to Howard. That's good from Ariza on the assist by Howard. Howard's got his 4th assist in this one.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
A different look from Milwaukee. Henson checked in for Jabari Parker. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Johnny O'Brien. And it's Ennis in for Jared Bayless. Bucks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Passes it to Mayo. Here's Henson. And he banks in the layup. Henson's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
For Houston, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. It's no secret, Clark, what this Houston Rockets team wants to do. They want to get to the line, drive the lane, and hurt you from outside the arc.
And they'll do it all at a very fast pace. I mean, they're fun to watch. The pace is something that I think sneaks up on teams sometimes, Kevin.
Good point. There's 1:26 left to play here in the half. Here's Ennis. Here's Antetokounmpo. And not sure what he was thinking there. Antetokounmpo's gone 1 of 3. Ariza passes to Beverly. In the corner, Harden to the paint. And it's Beverly missing.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
For Houston, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. To the inside. A nice shot by Howard. Howard's got 4 this quarter. Bucks have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Ariza goes in. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Mayo. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's the 3. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Ariza no luck.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. The Rockets on top. They lead by a bucket. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Come on, Bradley.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward, and it's Monroe in at center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Houston in the lead. Beverly dishes to Motiejunas. Buried from 15 feet out. Motiejunas has got 8 points.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
And there's a whistle that goes against Greg Monroe. Plumlee is checked in for Milwaukee.
Checking in for Milwaukee, Miles Plumlee.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. And it's Ariza in the corner. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Well, Milwaukee last year became just the 9th team in NBA history to go from Greg being the worst in the league to a playoff team.
Unbelievable what they accomplished. And they had a tough matchup in the first round with the playoff season Bulls, however. Things didn't go well, but they did get some valuable experience from that effort.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Howard kicks to Ariza. Kept alive by Houston. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
A different look for Milwaukee. Vasquez comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams.
Well, as you said, guys, I mean, the Bucks struggled early in their series against the Bulls, but they got the momentum and forced a Game 6 but then were blown out at home to end the series. Ended up losing by 54. That's right, 54. Wow.
Here's Parker. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Bucks have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
And as you said, the Bucks lost on their home floor. One thing about that series is the Bucks introduced their new logo. They gave away free playoff tickets to anyone that turned in their old red gear. Not a bad deal in my book.
Harden the pass to Motiejunas. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And that one's good. Beverly. Milwaukee has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Vasquez can't get it to go. From deep, Harden. Rebounded by the Bucks. Pass to Bayless. Kicks it down to Middleton. He feeds it to Bayless. Back to Middleton. And he can't bank that one in. Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Plumlee with the steal. And here we go. That's good from Vasquez on the assist by Parker. Vasquez has got it all tied up now for the Bucks. Feeds it to Harden. Back to Beverly. No good from outside. The Bucks have gone 5 of 9 field goal attempts since halftime. And Plumlee kicks to Vasquez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And he misses the go-ahead basket. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Harden dishes to Ariza. He kicks it to Howard. Just 5 on the clock. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Middleton the pass to Vasquez. Parker. Rockets with the rebound. Ariza's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Beverly. Ariza, right side. This one for 3. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so after 3 quarters of play, we welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. And for Houston, they're shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Taking a look at the Rockets. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Motiejunas and Howard, the post pair. And it's Ariza in the small forward position. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Down low. Motiejunas with the steal.
Heads up interior defense there. He was ready for that entry pass.
It's deflected. Mayo kicks to Antetokounmpo. Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And it's 6 points now for Henson. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also the ball hawking, the way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking advantage.
Harden inside the three-point line. And nothing but hair on that one. And the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lots of room. Offensive rebound. Dishes to Carter Williams. Henson with the screen. Second shot opportunity. Carter Williams with the bucket. Carter Williams has got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks. It's stolen by Mayo.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
He dishes it to Henson.